So, guys, before we start this episode, I have to say something. My co-host has a past, and he was once a member of Cobra Kai. As you can see from the photo in front of you, he's ashamed of it, and he has since denounced Cobra Kai and has joined Miyagi-Do. This a week, the Fiends are watched.
Cobra Kai, Season 3.
Cobra Kai, dude. Let it go. Yeah, we watched Cobra Kai Season 3.
Fresh off the fucking press, dude.
Fresh off the press, hot off the press, as the kids would say.
And one of the hottest things on Netflix, and there's a reason why.
Yes, exactly. The show, came out. I'm a new, cult member.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I'm saying? I'm new. You watched it a little bit before me?
I watched it when Season 2 was just out.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, we weren't the YouTube Red guys watching it.
No, but we did have YouTube Premium.
Yeah, but we just didn't watch the show.
No, we did not.
But we are new to it.
Yeah.
And now we're on it. And I just finished it an hour ago. Mikey finished it
Probably like a week ago.
not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad, dude. Okay.
It just came out, guys.
And we're just going to review Season 3. Might dabble into the other seasons because we never really talked about it in just comparison. I have just some comparison ideas of, other than that.
But we did talk about Seasons 1 and 2 on our other show, Two Dope Fiends, which is our other podcast.
Click the link in the description if you want to hear about that.
Awesome.
So, Mikey, we just asked each other really quickly our opinion on the season as a whole.
Because I have no idea what the fuck this guy thought about it.
Same here, man.
Well, hey, man, being that you star in this show, and I've been saying it for a while now, but what do you think about Cobra Kai Season 3?
No, dude, they got rid of the girl that...
You were the girl?
The African-American girl with glasses?
You were her?
Yeah, they got rid of her, so I don't star in it anymore.
You transitioned.
There we go.
What do you think of Season 3 Cobra Kai?
Dude, it ended an hour ago, and I gotta tell you, man, at first I didn't. The first 2 episodes, I'm like, what are they doing here? Like, this is what are we doing? And then by the end of it, I was just like, I want more. I want more. Right. How can you? This felt like a mid-season finale when it ended. I'm like, how can you make me wait like a fucking year? And this is the ending, which they did in Season 1 and 2. So it's kind of their recipe. But overall, man, I really liked it. I thought it was good. It kept the same tone as the other seasons did. It's not a major jump off. It's not a major jump in. It's kind of right there with the other one. So,
dude, nice review.
Michael, what are your immediate and short thoughts on Cobra Kai?
I can give you my long thoughts on it, but
I don't know why I said short. It was kind of like, I'm sorry.
I feel
dude.
you. But no, it makes sense, though, because it's supposed to be concise.
Exactly.
I'm going to go overall. I, just like 1 and 2, love the season.
Yes.
I like that you said tone because it's the same tone. They didn't lose that, and I'm glad they didn't because it's always a worry, right? When Season 2 started, when I was like, I guess I'm going to Season 2, I'm like, are they going to lose that tone?
Big worry.
No, it's still there. And this season, just like I think 2, actually, you know what? You can say this entire show.
Yeah.
Is so about the now and the past, and like the people from the past,
it's a good point.
Passing on to the people now.
Yeah.
All these lessons and everything. So overall, I just think this season was really good. I just want to say that. Yeah.
100% on the same page. So, okay, we're on the same page. That's awesome.
Oh, for sure.
But that's a good point. This show does a great job of blending the past but also the present. So it does a good job where they're not living in the nostalgia factor of Karate Kid.
Right. Which is what I thought maybe I had no idea what to expect with Season 1.
Me neither.
Yeah.
And so they do a great job of like, okay, we're going to kind of do things from the past and show some clips, but it's about right now, like the people right now. Yep. So that's a good point. I never really thought about that because that's a hard thing to navigate through. So I'm definitely with you on that.
Everybody passes something on. Like Johnny's passing on, what he's learned onto Miguel, but then there's the arc. And then you've got Johnny passing on what he knows to his daughter to fucking...
Johnny, you mean Daniel.
Oh, yeah, why did I say Johnny?
But anyway,
I'm an asshole.
we talked about when we talked about Seasons 1 and 2, the first, and this season, not so much. That's a negative for this season for me, is it didn't feel as Shakespearean in storyline as the other seasons did.
Everyone's scattered.
Yeah.
But it's not the same. It's
exactly.
The weaving of the storyline.
And they kind of do it at the end. And guys, spoilers. So
100%.
If you haven't watched, we're going to go to spoilers now. When Robbie goes with Kreese, that hit me as, okay, this is the Shakespearean stuff that I haven't gotten this season.
Right.
The seasons 1 and season 2, just the idea of father and son and teacher and mentor and who's going with who and switching sides. It's like the Romeo and Juliet kind of thing. Yeah, like very Shakespearean in a fucking dumb, 80s karate show, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of, but that's why it was so well received, because the storylines and the characters were so well written.
Right.
So this season was falling in the Shakespearean aspect of like, oh, I like the ideas of the father versus the son and the son versus the teacher, student versus teacher. And they kind of got it at the end, so that might have just wiped away all the negatives of the season in terms of that for me.
Because, I mean, I was looking for it, and so were you.
Yeah.
It sounds like. Yeah, I mean, it was Aisha. I couldn't think of her name. Now it just came back to me. Yeah. They just said, you're out.
Yeah. So everything I just said about all the Shakespeare, past the whole time he wasn't listening to me, he's just thinking, what the hell's that girl's name? All right, dude, just keep talking, you fuck.
Of course I was.
Keep talking. What's her name? I say this awesome shit past goes, Aisha. That's
it. Came to me. You want me to hold it in my pocket?
Dude, I'm busting balls,
I'm kidding, dude. I'm
bro.
kidding. But no. Good point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I was too worried though in the first couple episodes. I'm going, there's something just a little. Look, everyone's scattered. Robbie's on the fucking run. You got Miguel in the fucking hospital, back break and all that.
Yep.
Here's a negative I'll point out.
Okay.
I didn't have to write it down because I just
wrote down.
know me.
I wrote down 3 negatives. That's it. So
too much feet. There's too much.
See, that's so
stuff.
funny. I don't even notice that. Like that's so funny because I'm neutral to feet. This guy loves them, so he's gonna, Mikey, you're gonna notice the feet.
I hate them so much that anytime a doctor has to do the test, they do it to Hank in Breaking Bad. Do you feel this on the toe? I'm like, oh, and it's always front and center.
Oh, so you're talking about like Miguel's feet because of moving and stuff like that?
Oh my God, they show him all the time. And Bear.
Well, not all the time, Bear, but yeah.
In the hospital, they're Bear on the entire time.
The
But it's fine. But anyway,
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, guys, to wrap up season 2, there was that huge fight. Did I just get hot?
No.
Okay,
I'm just looking at our levels.
I always get where to get too hot because I'm not that loud. But
right. You are.
But season 2 wraps up with that awesome fight in the fucking
fantastic
Cobra
fight. Oh, so good. The Cobra High School, yes,
like,
dude.
What else are you gonna call it? I don't know.
Or it's the Eagle Fang High School.
Dude, Eagle Fang. I need an Eagle Fang shirt.
I love it. Sorry to interrupt, but that's why this show's great, is because they take chances like that. It's like, fuck that.
Yeah.
What would Johnny name Eagle Fang? Like, they're not, that is so stupid, but it makes so much sense for Johnny to name the new dojo Eagle Fang. Like,
and as soon as someone's like, Eagle Fang, quiet!
So they're true to the character. They're not, I don't know. So.
No, you're right. But yeah, I was just going to say, Miguel's in that. I like the storyline always with Miguel and Johnny.
It's the heart of season 1, and why they're like the first relationship that we're introduced to.
Right, and then it gravitates to other relationships.
Wait, you said Johnny and Miguel, right?
Johnny and Miguel.
Oh, I didn't know if you said Robbie and Miguel. Sorry.
Oh my God! Imagine if they were a thing.
I know. I was like, wait, hold on. Why? No. They have a relationship for
100%.
sure. But I was just making sure that you said Johnny. Okay,
actually,
good.
no. You brought up a good point.
What?
How come there are no homosexual?
Well, because listen, this show's made outside the Hollywood bubble, right?
Totally.
Made outside the Hollywood bubble. It was online, right? And a big factor in why I like the show is because it's made outside of the Hollywood bubble. And a little example of that is Daniel LaRusso, right? He was just on Steven Crowder's show.
Crowder.
Yeah, and if you know who Steven Crowder is, he's a, conservative YouTube internet personality, right? He's on the right side of things. He's definitely not liberal. And I think Daniel's on the same side. Like, Daniel's not he's like a, who are some, like a Tim Allen.
You mean like Ralph Macchio or actual Daniel?
No. Wait, no. I just pictured Daniel LaRusso on Louder with Crowder,
like,
dude.
And it's actually him. He's like, I have this
come on down to LaRusso, dude.
Me too, dude. That's why I was like, wait. Are we talking about Daniel?
No, I just couldn't think of it.
I get it.
I just couldn't think of the name.
No, I got you.
No, it's in real life. Like, he was on it, and they were talking about Cobra Kai and this and that. I didn't watch the whole thing, but basically, like, Tim Allen and Charles in Charge guy. Like, they're the actors who are conservative. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
but
sure.
Hollywood's left, and it's 95% people on the left.
Yeah.
So you don't get that. So I saw that before I watched the season. I go, oh shit, like, that's cool that he just doesn't give a fuck. And he will go on a show with like that.
Right.
90% of actors will not go on that show because of the backlash they'll get.
Yeah.
They go, how dare you go on a right-wing show? Are you fucking kidding me?
If you're in the bubble, forget about it.
That exactly. So I just kind of got some respect. I go, people's beliefs are their own beliefs.
Yeah.
And you can't, judge them unless they're, killing someone or inciting violence or whatever it is. But dude, I just like that, and it just proved that this is made outside of it. There's not big actors in it. These are all people in this Karate Kid world.
And they have this freedom. I feel like the showrunners and everybody, like the writers, like they have this freedom to do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah.
And it works. They land it every single time.
Yes.
Like when it comes to, we talked about this on our other show, but the show is one of the best examples of getting a new audience, which obviously this thing got huge on YouTube and enough for Netflix to actually be like, hey, we want to buy this and we'll
make
keep going.
a season. Yeah, but they made season 2, right?
I thought they made season 3. I could be wrong.
I don't know.
I could be wrong. Maybe they acquired it during season 1.
No, I think they made season 2.
Okay.
Yeah, because I feel like we talked about that.
Yeah.
We're like, oh yeah, you can kind of. You actually said that to me before I watched season 2 or even the show. You go, dude, there's a huge jump. Like you can tell that Netflix made season 2 just for quality wise.
You're right, because season 2, there was no season 2 on YouTube.
There you go. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
What was my point? The freedom. Oh, the writers. Yeah, and Lance, it's one of the best examples. This show is one of the best examples of let's bring in a new audience.
Yep.
Which they clearly did. You have to.
What new audience you're saying?
Sorry, new from Karate Kid.
Oh,
so people started watching, going, "What the fuck is this?"
Oh yeah.
Then there's people like us and like my brother's age, people like that go, "Whoa, dude, you're."
And my dad. That's what I'm saying.
So
dude.
This show is one of the best examples of we're gonna get 14-year-olds to 60.
It's a great point, dude.
And
great point.
And it's always fantastic. It makes me like, look. I know you said, look, we all grew up like knowing what the Karate Kid was and watching it. My brother always loved it. It was a pastoral family household movie. But you said not so much for you, but you knew it though, right? Like you watched Karate Kid a billion times, right?
Yeah, I watched Karate Kid a bunch. I'm just saying it wasn't like my favorite movie growing up. You know what I'm saying?
No,
I liked Karate Kid. Like who didn't like Karate Kid? But it wasn't like I was sitting there going, is there 3 originals? Or only 2?
Then there's 3 with Daniel LaRusso.
I don't mean with what's her name. That's what
Hilary Swank.
No.
Yeah.
So there's 3.
Yeah.
So I don't even know if I've ever seen Karate Kid 3. See what I'm saying? So if that makes it clear for you, you know. But like number 1, Karate Kid is solid classic. Me and my brother watch it all the time. But it's just not one of my favorites.
No, I get it.
But if you're gonna make a show about one of the movies that I watched as a kid, I'm gonna watch it all day.
But how different would this show have been just in general? If the focus from the start was on Daniel LaRusso, you need Johnny.
Johnny needs to be the main character.
100%.
But you got to give him credit because they didn't just, I had no idea about this. I didn't know if Daniel LaRusso was just going to be this kind of, background thing where they mentioned sometime. They made him a main part of the show.
Right.
So that was a genius move in, no. Johnny's the main character. He's the heart of the show. But we are still, this is Karate Kid. So Daniel LaRusso is going to be just as much involved. He has just as much screen time as Johnny does.
Yeah.
It's insane. So, so they did the best of both worlds there is what I'm trying to say.
They really did.
Yeah.
And are we going to get into predictions for season 4?
Maybe later.
Is this even a prediction show?
I don't know.
You know what I mean? Because I have one.
Let's talk about some negatives though, man.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk about some negatives.
Mine was feet. What was yours?
Well, that's kind of a superficial one.
Nah.
No.
It is. Because
I have a superficial one. I'm saying that was a superficial one. Thanks. I have a superficial one.
Let's hear it.
And I'll insert the photo too because I took a photo of it and I'm like, oh my God, I just can't. The kid's face every time he fucking does this, dude. Miguel's face when he gets angry, like he makes this like face. I'll put it up right now. He makes this like after he says a line of like where he's really angry, he makes his face where his under lip kind of goes over. He's like,
It's like putting
like
the jaw
he's about
out.
to, like bumping the jaw. It's so annoying to me, and it was a pet peeve. I'm like, stop, dude, because he would get so angry in scenes where 2 minutes before he's having a great conversation.
Yeah.
Like Johnny walks in the hospital and he's in bed and he's like, hey, Sensei, how are you?
Yeah.
And they're talking for 30 seconds and it's all fine. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Miguel's just like, you did this to me. I followed everything you said. Get out! Get out! And I'm going, what? He just, like, Johnny said nothing that, there was no revelation where Miguel, like, realized something and then flipped out. It was just, the script needs him to flip out right now, so he's going to flip out.
I see what you're saying.
Things like that were kind of like, Jesus Christ, man. And he's not the best actor, so it's a little,
That's the only negative about it being outside the bubble.
Yeah.
Right? Is that you're going to get kids. Who the fuck knows, dude? They're probably producers' kids and stuff like
Not
that.
good actors, yeah.
Like, who would you say the worst actor of the kids are?
Like all the kids?
All the kids.
All the kiddies, dude? I don't know. You have one? I'd have to think about it. You have one?
Like, what are some of your worst ones out of
I mean,
them?
what's her name isn't good anymore. She was good in the first season. Sam. She was really good in the first season.
I think she's the worst.
Yeah, she's bad. She's bad in this.
She always does this thing. We're talking about superficial ones.
There you go.
I don't even know if I can do it without laughing.
What is it?
It's the way she always talks, and you can see her bottom teeth.
Yeah.
So she's like, Dad?
Yeah.
You don't understand.
You don't. Yeah.
And it's just not good acting. Dude, I liked her way more in season 1.
I realized this because we've talked about how she wasn't a good actress in season 2. She's good in scenes where she needs to be happy. So in any scenes where she's kind of smiling and life was good, which in season 1, that's kind of it. She has a new boyfriend and there's a lot of like, whenever she's in serious scenes or scenes where she's supposed to be, scared, angry, upset, worried, she's not good. But when she's in scenes with her and Miguel, like messing around, and it's like the montage, like she's good. She's totally fine. There's something about when she tries to do negative emotions where she just can't really pull it off.
Yeah,
man.
like I didn't buy any of her PTSD. Oh, this girl's just trying too hard, or she's not trying enough. I don't know.
The panic attacks were kind of just like, okay, you're acting right now.
Yeah.
Like when she's starting to breathe hard and like, I'm like, you're acting right now. Like it just didn't jump out at me as this girl's having a panic attack right now.
Really terrified of Tori. It's like, all right.
And I tried to imagine, like, okay, can someone really be that scared of a person?
And it's not like they were that outmatched. You just got cut by her fucking claws.
Well, I was gonna say, I was thinking they show a couple flashbacks, but I was like, all right, maybe like this girl like beat the shit out of you. Like she got the best of you.
Yeah.
So maybe it's that.
Yeah.
Maybe that can do that, but I found that part hard to like kind of grasp onto. Anyone else horrible at acting?
I used to think that Robbie was pretty bad. I think he's just par. I think he just always stays on the same. Dude, I wanted him to kill the fucking guy in prison.
I know.
You're just like, dude, enough already.
I know,
like,
man.
It was every scene was just him getting picked on, and then like they kind of have a moment at the end. I go, nah, man,
not enough. Not enough.
Yeah, not enough. But I wanted Robbie to beat the shit out of him.
That's every villain in this show. Yeah. They never get what they deserve because it's a show and things have to keep going.
Yeah.
I wanted, and the awesomest thing was at the last episode when there's the fight with Kreese between Johnny, and then Johnny has him on the ground, and I go, oh, he's gonna like stop because that's what always happens in these shows. He doesn't. They don't show it, but he's hitting him in the face like 6 times.
Yeah.
I go, finally, like something.
Yeah.
And then Daniel comes in, and I wanted him to kick him through the glass that says Cobra Kai.
110%.
I go, there's a reason why there's a Cobra Kai backdrop here. Kick him, and of course they don't.
Yeah.
And so
missed opportunity.
And the girl, like you said, they just let her walk out.
That's it.
Of the dojo, like at dance out, they're like, if this isn't over, and I'm like, wait, you're not gonna like beat the shit out of her,
right?
You look at Sam's face; she's all fucked up, blood.
Yeah.
The other girl's face is just like normal, perfect, dude. I was like, come on, these villains have to get their,
justice that's due.
Yeah,
justice due me, son.
Who's your favorite character out of the kids? Who's your favorite character? Out of the kids, man. And I've always said that this guy's my favorite character. I've always said he has the best arc, and he's just so interesting. He's a good actor. I like this kid. My favorite.
You're gonna say Hawk.
100%.
Because you're Hawk.
What?
I always said that from day one. I go, no, you don't have him, but you could be him. Is my point.
Nah, I was never a nerd. I was never a nerd, dude.
No,
you think I could pull off a nerd, man?
Yeah,
I would be like, hey guys,
if they were casting,
I'm sorry.
No, but it's a flat brim. You don't look that nerdy.
Can't do it, dude.
No, but if they were gonna cast the show and like me and you went to go audition and stuff,
nah,
like,
I can't be me. You'd be Hawk.
Not the beard and everything.
What? No, well, obviously playing high school, you have to shave the beard. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck.
I'm fucking.
Dude,
I'm Robbie, dude.
Oh yeah, you're Robbie.
You're Miguel.
Can't you? Yeah, maybe. But can't you do a good Robbie? When you did it during 2DHF or other podcasts. You're like Robbie always makes his face, and you did it to a T.
He does, dude. He makes that fucking face,
just the
man.
same face. Was like, no.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do it.
No.
Yeah, it's
his
always
nostrils
the same.
flare out.
Yeah.
What?
He's about to fight. He's like, are you here for
or
more?
when he's confused, he's like, what?
Again, dude, it feels like they're Canadian actors. No offense to Canada, but also fuck you,
But dude, Hawk, bro, he was awesome in this season.
No. He's the best actor.
He's the best actor, and his character, bro, has such an arc
Dude, when he came back to get his friend,
bro,
I was like, let's go.
I wrote down, to Ashley, I go, favorite moment of the season.
Is that.
That's right. Hulk's redemption. Bro.
Without a doubt.
That moment was so awesome because you think he's going to have the redemption by coming to the park workout.
Yeah.
That's when I would go, oh, Hawk's going to come around now. And he doesn't. And he rats and he brings Kreese. And I go, Hawk, you motherfucker. But they were just building it up because that fucking fight at the end when Hawk finally does that, that was the best moment of the season for me.
Without a doubt. It gave me chills, dude. Like I felt
really
so
did.
Good for him and his friend, the nerd.
So good. I still hate the nerd.
He's too over the top.
Yeah, but that chick, dude, I was like, wait, is that the girl from season 1?
Yeah.
And then I thought it was the other girl. I thought it was the one who gets more screen time, like the other friend. There's Sam.
Yeah, the one who's dating Hawk.
The one who's dating Hawk.
Yeah,
that's what I thought she was. But then I go, oh wait, no.
That's her.
But the one who's dating Hawk also makes an appearance in one scene.
Yeah, she's the one.
But she's totally blonde now.
And she's playing the guitar.
Yeah, she's totally blonde. I'm going, wait, is that her? I got fucked up with what girls were which.
Yeah.
So.
But the nerd gets to get with the hot.
Good for him, man.
Who writes what a great moment for his cast.
Fantastic.
I go, oh, dude, good, because I felt so bad. For him, like
it says,
yeah.
Oh no, of course. But it says like, I love your big dick.
Yeah.
Signed YAS. I go, did she write yes? I love your big cocky. Yes. I didn't know her fucking name.
Oh, is her name Yas?
Yes.
Marie or some shit?
Yasmin. Yeah.
But I love how she's trying to hide the fact that they're dating. It's like you wrote you love his big dick on his cast for everyone to see.
Nah, but no, come on. That could have just been a nice thing to do.
Yeah, all right.
I'm just saying,
if I have a cast with that on, the girl who wrote, that's a good point. It could be a friend.
Yeah, dude.
Nice.
It's just, yeah, come on, man.
I take it back. I'm going back to my high school
Go
years.
back. I have another big negative. This was the negative I wanted to talk about.
Oh, let's hear it.
And tell me if you feel me on this, bro.
I probably will.
These are the only two negatives that I have besides that Miguel weird face that I put in. Okay. It feels like karate is like the biggest thing in this universe. Like, 110%. For example, when Daniel goes to Japan, he goes to Japan, right? And the fucking president of the auto manufacturer knows about the fight.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's so weird.
In what universe?
Yeah.
In what universe there's a high school fight and the president of this fucking foreign car manufacturer knows about it and won't do business with him because his dojo was involved. Dude, it's insane. So bad.
Or even on the news, it's always like residents
local
are like,
news.
We're sick of karate around here. It's like, Jesus Christ, dude. What about like Trump and like everything else?
100%, dude. Exactly. But I let the local stuff go because I'm like, all right,
local, like sure, but that was crazy.
That was insane. He's like, oh, we do not like bad PR, and I'm going, what? This
if it was
dude
just a regular fight in the high school with Daniel's daughter and stuff like that. It's because it's karate.
Which is what it was. But it was just a fight. It wasn't even a karate fight.
It's a fight.
It was a fight, and the car, dude, I was so blown away by that. And I get they have to do it for the story, but and that goes to the fact of the other negative where I think they do a really bad job, and this might be on purpose, at world building, okay? So if you look in movies and shows and all this stuff and books, there's a thing called world building where there's this other stuff going on in the background, and it's not just what we see in the main characters. There's other things happening in the world. This does a horrible job at that.
Right.
Where it feels like the main characters are literally the only people in this universe. Everything going outside of them is nothing. It just doesn't matter. It's not important. It's nothing.
They didn't even talk about pop culture, really.
Nothing in pop culture. Nothing in of other characters. It's always the same people talking, the same people, the same extras,
karate.
It's about karate. The main things they just don't do a good job at world building, and maybe they have to do that because they're limited on budget and they're limited on actors, and the story focuses so much between these few people.
Right.
So maybe they have what's his name? Miguel's mom, right?
Yeah.
She just comes in scenes and wearing like scrubs and stuff like that. But you don't believe that the hospital they are is a real hospital and there's other patients. When there's the scenes in the hospital, you think Miguel's the only person in the hospital.
Right.
That's an example of not good world building. Like just think Miguel's the only fucking patient.
Yeah, good point.
In the fucking hospital. The mom worked. We never see her work in the fucking hospital.
Yeah.
She just in scrubs. So it's those things that makes it feel a little cheaper. And I don't know, man, I watched a video about world building like 2 weeks ago. So it made me think when I was watching the show, I'm going, oh, wow, this just doesn't do a good job at world building. I don't. And maybe it doesn't have to, right?
That's true.
Maybe it doesn't have to.
Maybe it can just, I mean, obviously the show's getting away with it, but that's a good point, though. Maybe this show, it only needs to be surface level about these characters.
Them, exactly. They're the only people that matter in this universe. That's it. You know, like, I don't know.
Almost like a soap opera.
Yeah, like a soap
opera. You're like, oh, these are the 8 characters,
that's it.
And I'm following them, and nothing else is happening.
100% in this town. Nothing else is happening outside.
No.
Like that's it. It's nothing. That's
every
it.
event. There's always, oh well, Miyagi-Do has to show up to do it. It's like Jesus Christ,
that's
dude.
it.
It's a fucking every event.
Yeah. So again,
it could be. It's probably obviously on purpose, but
well, it also is a hard thing to pull off good world building.
Yeah.
Like there are major movies who do that are bad. If guys, it's really interesting. YouTube just world building or bad world building, and you'll be like, oh my god. I thought this movie was great, and then you realize, like, oh yeah, wow, like it doesn't feel like there's a world going on outside of our main characters,
which makes it feel less real.
Less real,
yeah.
But this show never felt real from day one.
Right, exactly.
It's not a gritty, real show. It's a nostalgia 80s vibe show. Yeah. So I don't go to the right. Like I don't 100%. Watch this show like Breaking Bad or Sopranos, where I'm like, oh, this. Like in Sopranos, you believed that there were other mafia groups and clans all around, right? And you never saw them.
Yeah, good
but
point.
You believe they were there, right?
Yeah.
You're telling me no one else practices karate besides these 16 kids in Southern California, right? They're like, no fucking way.
One of the largest states in the fucking country.
So it's a good little comparison when you look at that. But I never felt this was real, so I just always let it slide.
I mean, they have the they even do a shitty job there at the fucking tournaments. It's all about the kids. It's all about
that's what I'm saying. At the tournaments,
100%. Yeah. Kind of like the movie, though.
Again, guys, I'm not saying that there aren't people in the background of scenes. Yeah. Like, that's not what it is. It's the fact that, do you buy that there are other things happening in this universe that we are not seeing?
Right.
And I don't think in this show there is.
Good point.
And that's the only major negative. But again, it could be a positive because it gives the show its charm, where you know you don't have to worry about other things, and you're like, oh, we're always just going to see it's Johnny, Daniel, their kids, and now Kreese or whatever. But it's like very simple, very, very, very simple, contained.
Speaking of Kreese, how'd you feel about his backstory?
Okay, want to talk about this, man.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like it really happened in Vietnam. I'm like, oh, they're in a fucking forest thing in Southern California, and they put up a couple plants. By the end, I liked it. I liked how it came around where you go, okay, now I know why Kreese is the way he is, where it's no mercy.
Right.
He could have saved that fucking his sergeant at the end, and he didn't.
He let him go.
So you know what Kreese is. It made him a little bit more sympathetic.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's what they were trying to go. They're trying to make you understand. So if a show's going to do that, I'm going to respect it.
Yeah.
But just from like a production standpoint and stuff, that didn't feel like it was Vietnam. World building, right? So like that's world building again. Yeah. Like, do you feel like there are other things happening when they're in those Vietnam flashbacks? Is there a war going on outside? No way.
No,
it's just what's happening, what we're seeing. So
they're filming the gymnasium scene right next door. Yeah, it's going on.
Exactly.
Like, oh, they're over there.
It just felt. I don't know. The production wasn't good, but I like the idea. What about you?
Yeah, because I mean, obviously, it explains the whole Cobra now.
Yeah.
You're going, whoa, why Cobras, right? Also, I wanted to point out, because they bring up when he's in the cage, and it was there were some lives on the line during the war. We all know that, of
course.
But they made lives on the line there, like Deer Hunter and shit.
Yeah.
Not only are you gonna make it out of here.
Yeah.
I don't think his girlfriend really died.
See, I bought it. I do. Yeah, I do.
I think they was just doing that to fuck with him, but who knows?
Nah, yeah, we'll never. But I think that's real.
Season 4, dude. You never know.
Yeah, I don't think I'll go back to that.
Wait a second. Yeah, first of all, that was fucking 60 years ago.
Yeah.
And around town, he would have been like, oh, by the way, Molly's alive, right?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. But we don't have an answer to your point. But I just took that as real. Like, I took that as he wasn't. I feel like if he was trying to fuck with him and lying, he would have said something when they were fighting.
He was about to drop him
yeah,
and
like
shit too,
exactly when he's felt like I was lying. Your girlfriend's alive. Like
Good point. Good point.
So I feel like it was just to show how fucked up.
Yeah.
That's a fucked up thing. Your sweetheart at home is dead, and you wait and you tell him right before you're about to have a trial by combat, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Mortal Kombat.
Like that's fucked up. Yeah. So I just felt like that dude was evil and he needed to die. Right.
Yeah.
So
no, I liked his backstory. Again, a lot of stuff from the past. Did you know what was going on with Daniel in Japan with that guy?
Well, they show the flashbacks, so I know.
So but like, well, no, I'm just saying though. Like, did you? Because again, I know you said you didn't really watch. I only watched the third one a couple times.
That's once.
I only saw it a couple times, 1.5, but I was like, oh, and I had to immediately just go back and like watch clips and be like, I mean, they did it in the show.
They showed it. They did a good job of telling me what their relationship is.
Yeah.
And they show all the way at the end in that he didn't fucking give him the hit at the end. You know what I'm saying?
Live or die, man.
Exactly.
It's like, were you really going to kill him, Daniel?
No, but I mean, I felt like they did enough because I did not go, I don't know. They did enough. I didn't remember shit about that movie, and they did enough, even with the girl, and he saved her. I was like, okay, we need these flashbacks because, God damn it, who the fuck has watched Karate Kid 3 in the past 10 years? You know what I'm saying?
Not I.
Like, exactly. So,
and neither you. I thought he was going to hook up with the Japanese chick. Like,
nah, dude,
bro. Dude, I know, but they were.
He's got a dimey dime as a wife, dude. She's the best.
His wife.
She's awesome. She's fucking perfect for like
smacked crease.
Dude, she's great, and she's so hot, bro. I like they show Elizabeth Shue. You know what I'm saying?
You love her.
I hate her, and I'm just like, bro, Elizabeth Shue or fucking I can't even remember her name. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Me too, and I almost feel Amanda, Courtney Hanggetter,
and she's smart, and she has the business side. Yeah, like she's a smart, sophisticated lady, dude.
Yeah. She is, yeah. And I'm looking at a picture of her.
Yeah, and she's smoking, dude. And she's smart and intelligent, and she gets Daniel off the hook. So
yeah,
what are you gonna do?
You can't cheat on here with your old flame. It's all just old flames for Daniel. Jesus Christ,
yeah,
dude.
but he never fucking ignites the flames. He just says, "Hey, how you doing?" He never ignites them, dude. You know,
never puts the air on the fire.
What do you blow, dude? Corona, bro. You're like
COVID.
blowing.
We got
here.
tested,
bro.
By our producers. Anyway. So Elizabeth Shue came back, and we know that because at the end of season 2, Johnny throws the phone. You see the Facebook request.
Yep.
Everyone was like, "Oh, she's gonna come in season 3," and she came.
Yeah, and it was told for me. I was just like, I just didn't care about it. Like, let's get back to the important stuff because Elizabeth Shue is not gonna be a mainstay on the show.
No,
she's gone
for
now.
5 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. She's gonna be gone now, and I'm like, you're spending so much time in the last episode with them at this fucking party. I'm like, let's get it going a little bit.
Would you rather see her come back or Aisha?
Her? What? Aisha was horrible. There's a reason why they got rid of her.
But you know what I feel bad though? I feel bad for that actor because she lost weight clearly for season 2.
Okay.
And then she's gone.
So kids are dying of cancer. Fuck out of here. I feel bad.
Yeah, no, okay. All right, that's a point. That is a point.
Dude, it's no mercy, bro. Cobra Kai, man.
Well, she's got to transition over to Miyagi, though.
Cobra Kai, dude.
They don't even acknowledge her. They say, you're out.
Yeah. They go, oh, no. Her dad got transferred. They moved.
They just lined up all the girls in the show, and they go, you're out.
You're out. Yeah, and she wasn't a good actress anyway.
No, but most of them aren't. But anyway.
Who's the best fighter?
Oh, that's a great question,
out of the kids, who's the most convincing fighter?
Well, I know that Robbie in real life is trained.
He was the only... Well...
What?
You said he's trained? Like, he's a fucking black belt.
No.
You're like, he's the only one... He's trained, so...
Well, yeah, he's a trained...
No, he's the only one with any sort of training in martial arts out of all the actors.
Convincing, though?
Who's the most convincing fighter?
I would go with Hawk.
Me too, right?
Yeah, go with Hawk. He's very athletic.
Very athletic.
You have to be athletic on the show, because they did another oneer, which, again...
Well, okay, let's talk about the oneer, though.
That fight was so underwhelming compared to season 2's finale.
I loved it.
Oh, no, I liked it, but I thought season 2's was way better in the high school.
Yeah, but you can't,
Oh, Mikey.
I think stakes were just higher in the second one. It was all leading to that. Sure. This one felt a little manufactured. Like, I didn't really feel like there was this big threat between Cobra Kai, and it was kind of like...
In season 3.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. In the second one, it was really built up. So that's why I feel why this one... was kind of like, we got to do a big fight at the end.
Yeah.
But I was so impressed that they didn't have it at the tournament. That's why I loved it so much. Before I watched last episode, I'm going,
it's gonna be a tournament.
God damn it, we're gonna have a fucking tournament, ending. God damn it. And no, they're like, fuck that. We're gonna have a fucking street fight in Daniel's house. I go, let's go, bro. Yeah. Then they do it in a oneer, and then Hawk has his redemption. I was like, this is fucking great. I loved it.
But please tell me, and I have it on my phone, so I don't know if you want to insert it.
Copyright. We might.
Dude, I had to take a slow-mo when Miguel's getting pushed up against the wall. They cut to that black
The black dude? Right before he's going to get hit?
I put it on my Instagram like 2 months ago, like 2 weeks ago, and I said, guys, no spoiler. It's out of context.
Dude, he was like this. That one? Yeah, dude.
He's like running, but he's doing this face, dude. I slow-mo have it on my phone.
Isn't that when the nerd and Hawk are fighting?
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, well,
when they're fighting together, right?
No, it's when, no, not yet. Miguel is up against the wall, like he's about to get punched by the other Asian kid.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Who's he watching?
Oh, yeah, I think they are. I think they are.
He's watching.
You just watched the final episode, so I think you're right.
I'm pretty sure he's watching Hawk and them fight.
And you can tell that they clearly did a slow-mo, but I have a slow-mo of the slow-mo because it's that bad. He's like, you can tell the director goes, action. He goes, all right, I got to get into.
Yep.
And he does this thing, dude. It was so laughable, but the fact that it was slow-mo made it way worse.
Yeah, dude. I think we're talking about the same part. Were they over that little, like,
There's right by the stairs.
Right by the stairs. Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's the black kid with dreads, right?
100%.
Oh yeah. Because I noticed it, but I didn't. The part that I don't know if it was slow mo. The part I'm talking about.
It was because Miguel's in slow mo.
I don't know if we're talking about the same part. I'm saying the part that I'm talking about is when all of a sudden they cut. I don't remember where it was Miguel or whatever, and the black kid is fucking about to. He's obviously about to get hit. Like he's gonna take a hit in the production. Like they're like, all right, you're gonna do some shit and then take a hit, and they cut. Right before he takes the kick, whatever, he goes like this, and then
so
he gets hit.
One.
Okay.
But it's in slow mo.
I didn't realize it was slow mo. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. It was so. It's not just him though. It's the whole wide shot.
Right.
Okay. Good.
Yes.
It's the same one.
Yes.
I was gonna fucking rewind it and film it, but I don't know if we could put it in the episode. That's why I didn't do it.
I have it.
Dude, that's so funny that we noticed the same exact part.
Because it's jarring how awkward it is.
Wow.
It's just he's not even doing anything, and he's just moving in place.
But I really did think that Wonder was awesome.
Wonder was great.
It kept going. I go, holy shit, this is still going on?
Yeah.
With kids who aren't trained in fighting?
Right.
Like, they do it. That's a hard thing to pull off, bro.
Apparently they use a lot of, I only watched a small clip, so I'm not like I'm an armchair expert on this right now.
Yep.
But they use green screen for a lot of fights and actually have people in green screen suits maneuvering the actor. So if they're doing
like they're with them?
Yeah, like they're with them so that they can like jump a little bit higher and do the kick and stuff like that. Yeah, I'll send you the video after.
Crazy.
But I don't know. I mean, look, not in a Wonder. You pretty much can't in the Wonder. It'd be really tough to do green screen like that. But,
wow.
No.
Crazy.
It was
I didn't know that.
Great scene, but where's Richard Jewell?
He's
Stingray,
gone.
He's too big now. He's out.
He's gone.
He was a great part of season 2, dude. That's why I point that out. Anyway.
I love season 3. I thought it was really good. I did think they kind of like being in a coma and then waking up and then being almost paralyzed for the rest of your life and then getting this surgery that they never really explain.
True.
And then all of a sudden, like a week later, he's walking and fighting. They kind of were like, no, it's the 80s, dude. We're going to do a 30-second montage and he's going to be fine. So I felt like they kind of rushed through someone learning to walk again. Like, what the fuck, dude?
First of all, you got to go to rehab for so long.
Months and months and months of people who have to learn how to walk again.
His back will still be fucked.
That's insane. So they definitely got a pass on that, where it's just like, all right, we just going to do a montage of them in the fucking parking lot just doing these exercises. But I go, it's Cobra Kai. It's not real. It doesn't feel real.
Right.
Like, this isn't really going on. It's not gritty. It doesn't feel real. This is a escapism kind of show. We're like, nope, we're watching it, 80s nostalgia, cool characters, and that's it. So it's hard to criticize those kind of things when you know what you're watching, right?
Where would you put it in ranking the seasons?
Honestly,
you think it goes 1, 2, 3?
I mean, I'd have to. Yeah, probably 1, 2, 3.
Same. I'd say so.
See, I forget a lot of season 2. Like, I don't, but I think season 1's the best.
Season 1's the best.
It's so good. Like, when they're showing flashbacks to season 1, I'm going, oh, season 1 was awesome. I'm just like, season 1 was it.
It was
when
fresh.
It was Danny and Johnny battling. Like, that's when it was at its most simple. And then now we're 3 seasons later, and the last shot is of them teaming up and about to train some little motherfuckers how to kill some other little motherfuckers.
Maybe not kill them, but
well, it's you
never know. It's
no mercy. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
No
not
mercy,
anymore.
Dude. Well,
right?
it might
now
be. You never know, dude.
But now it's on to I thought they were gonna make Hawk the bad guy, and then
he was the bad guy the whole time.
But like the bad guy.
You didn't think he was gonna get a redemption? You're saying?
I wasn't sure.
Oh, they were dropping so many clues throughout the thing. He's staring, like when he's about to break his arm, and he's like, and then he does it, and then he looks at him with his cast, and they show him. They were just dropping so many clues throughout the season where I'm going, where's his redemption? It has to be coming.
Or it could have been in 4.
Excuse me?
Could have been in season 4.
What could have been in season 4?
His redemption.
Oh, yeah, but see, I'd be pissed. I'd be like, you drop all this shit, and now you're going to fucking... What if the world ends? We never get to see fucking Hawk's redemption, you know?
Yeah, I know. Are they filming right now?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, so season 4, Kreese calls on his guy, who they show in the past.
Which I thought was so weird, because I'm like, what the fuck's he going to do? Who the fuck's he?
Well, he's in season 3.
He was in this season?
No, so sorry. Why'd I say season?
I don't know.
He was in the Karate Kid 3.
He was in the Karate Kid
His last
3.
name's Cruz. He's calling on him. He's the guy who he saves him at the end, right? Or he saves him in Vietnam.
Yeah.
He's like, I owe you everything.
Who was he in Karate Kid 3?
He's the guy who actually teams up with Kreese and like has a lot of money and
he has
funds.
money.
Yeah, but he didn't come from money. I guess he worked his way up.
No, I was just trying to think of what's the advantage of calling him. I didn't know who he was, so I'm like, he has money.
He was, and he was like, he was instructing Daniel when Daniel was at Cobra Kai.
Okay. So he's in the movies, you're saying?
He is. And
okay, that makes sense.
He funded like 5 or 6 more dojos for Cobra Kai.
There you go.
But then they all collapsed after Daniel won.
There you go.
So,
okay. Did you know all this when this was going on?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Shit.
Well,
dude.
I did by looking up. I go, who was he?
That's what I'm asking.
No. But I go, who was he? Was he in Karate Kid? And I go,
yeah,
oh
that's
my
what
God,
I mean.
That's Cruz.
Yeah. No, I didn't know if like you recognized the name, like when they said Cruz and shit, and you were like, oh, that's fucking what? Because that would have been impressive, is what I'm trying to say.
No, I wasn't that cool.
That would have cool. Is it cool to know? No, you're not. Kid Rock. Yeah, man. I don't know. I really haven't any much more to say.
We talked about your girl coming back.
Dude.
We talked about Sam's lower teeth.
I thought it was totally fine. I really liked it. There were no major things. It wasn't as good as the previous seasons, like you said. I don't think.
It goes 1, 2, 3,
but
man.
It's right there. It's right there. It's not a massive drop of any sort.
No.
And the way they end these seasons are just. This might have been the best ending.
It was
like last scene.
100%.
To a season.
Not even a question.
Right? The first one's the Kreese, right? Isn't that how the first season ends? The second one is when he's on the beach and shit.
Yep, throws the
with
phone.
Yeah.
3,
and then now this is definitely
best.
the best last scene. Absolutely.
It made you just go, let's go. They're teaming.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Great choice of music.
Yeah, dude. They have some
fantastic.
good. They have some good covers to old songs.
Yeah. But you still got to get them rights, though. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Oh, you got to pay.
Still got to get them rights, dude.
You know what I'm saying? And you got to grease some palms. Reviews? I mean, scores?
Reviews and scores, dude. Yeah. What's your score for season 3 as a whole?
Well, how about this? Just to put in context, let's just score 1, 2, 3.
Ooh.
Real quick,
right.
you know what I'm saying? I'm going to give 1 a 9.3. Like, 1 is fantastic.
I'll give 1 a 9.3 as well. I like that.
2, I'm going to say...
Oh, can I say 2 first?
Sorry,
I'm not copying all of your scores, man.
I'm going to copy yours then.
2, I'll give season 2 an 8.8.
I was going to say 8.9.
Okay. And now you're
3,
season 3.
I'm going to say this one, I'm going to give it an 8. I'm going to go 8.8.
I'm going to go 8.5 for season 3. Yeah. Pretty good. Pretty good scores, guys. That means you're getting through school, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're definitely getting through school. Way better than I did.
I think that's it. And the last thing I'll say is I think Johnny, as an actor, has come a long way in these 3 seasons.
Totally.
Like the first season, I remember going like, yo, he's not a good actor.
I know.
Like, holy shit. And now in this season, I'm like, oh, he's fucking good. You believe him. Like, he's good when he's down and out, when he's on top, when he's trying to be mad, angry. I'm like, he's good, man.
Trying to raise money, rekindling with Robbie, selling the laptops, hysterical
He pulls off all of these different situations. Yeah. Comedy. What was fucking one thing he said? I was like, I need to record this, but I was like, I don't know if I could play it. Yeah. Oh, it was so good. Oh, it was so good, man. Fuck. It's something, man. Something with the internet or something. He's like, yeah, I think I can figure out how to get on the internet, you know? When he's at the job interview, he's like, oh, it says you have a computer skills. Like, I'm pretty sure I can get on the internet.
Something like that, yeah.
It was something like, it's those scenes where it's just these little things that made it so funny. The best part, dude, was when he's walking away and he hits the kid's books. And he's like, sorry, kid, bad habit. Like, that is so good.
100%.
Those little things in the show, these little one-word, one-line things that Johnny does make it fantastic.
It's like season 2, man. Hey, he's like, I like your shirt. He's like, oh, thanks. I'm kidding. It sucks.
Dude, exactly. It was one of the training, dude.
I was laughing so hard.
100%, and they keep it the same. And
he's always the same.
I love it.
And you have to keep him the same. Johnny has to be the same always.
Can't change it. Yeah. And I'm glad he's on the rise, and him and DL are right on the same level now.
DL, dude. Him and DL.
I love it. All right. Well,
that's it, man.
That's it, man. Cobra Kai, guys. Stay alive. No mercy. Only if it's, to kids.
Life or death.
Show mercy to kids, so you know what I'm saying?
Make sure when you're doing it, go. Live or die, man.
Live or die, man. With the fucking thing. Like, what are you, palming it, dude?
He's going to fucking nose. I don't fucking know, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Anyway.
All right, well, listen, guys. Thanks for stopping by the watch. One more time.
As always.
Oh, Daniel-san, we will be back next week with something Cobra Kai worthy.
Hopefully.